What's up, guys? It's Renwell, and today, guys, we're gonna be taking a look at my very first RPG I ever played, and that is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Some untold stories don't need to be told, and some classics don't need to be improved. One of that is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Back in 2003, Nintendo had already released two excellent Mario RPGs, Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars and Paper Mario, which if you haven't watched my Paper Mario review, link in the description. So guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Let's continue. Rather than making immediately a Paper Mario sequel, the company decided to add a third completely different game to the lineup. While the previous games were developed by Squaresoft and Intelligent Systems, this time Nintendo went with Alpha Dream, a relatively new developer that only worked on two previous games. As the resulting Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga has since had 3 sequels, you can already guess that this collaboration ended up being a success for all concerned. Just like in Super Mario RPG, Bowser initially seems to set up to be the main villain as it is be expected of a Mario game. But this soon changes. Just a few minutes into the game, he's kicked aside for new villains, Cackletta and Puffle. Cackletta isn't seen all that much and is a fairly standard villain, but Puffle pops up frequently and has become a fan favorite, mostly due to his hilariousness. Strangely constructed sentences and metaphors. The game settings also quickly moves to that of the Bean Bean Kingdom rather than the Mushroom Kingdom, although there are still some familiar faces. Most of the characters and enemies are completely new. For the most part, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga doesn't stray too far from its predecessors. It's still a comedic turn-based RPG in which you primarily use hammer and jump attacks, and certain small quirks like the well-loved time hits that allow you to deal the extra damage called action commands make an appearance here as well. There's one difference though, I mean it's obvious from the title. This time it's not just Mario who plays a starring role, but Luigi as well. While you move around, you control both brothers. The one in the back will automatically follow the one in the front, but their actions are controlled separately. Meaning that if Mario jumps, Luigi will not jump as well. You'll have to hit a different button for him to do so. Throughout the game, both of them will learn additional moves, some unique to one brother, so in some cases it'll be required to have a certain brother in front. This can be done with a simple push of the start button. In battle, this is quite similar to those aforementioned RPG predecessors, with Mario, Luigi, and enemies all taking turns to attack. As mentioned, the time hits make a comeback, and you've also got Bros attack at your disposal that let Mario and Luigi do extra strong combinations that allow you to make multiple time hits in a row. One cool feature, meanwhile, is that there's no blocking in this game, but attacks can be avoided by jumping or hammering at the right time, meaning you either take all or none of the damage. All of the enemy attacks have some sort of small hint as to when to make a move and which brother will be hit. So figuring out the enemy's tells as fast as possible is a key strategy. Of course, if you're not so good at dodging, there are always healing items. Another feature that Superstar Saga takes from its predecessors is the sheer diversity on offer. While the meat of the game is the main quest, there are plenty of mini games, side quests, and collectibles that you can go out of your way to complete and collect. As usual for an RPG, these tend to get you special items and equipment. So if you're having a tough time, it can be wise to explore. Despite coming out somewhat early in the Game Boy Advance life, Superstar Saga has come attractive graphics and music. The later is to be expected, as the soundtrack was composed by none other than Shimomura, who also produced the soundtrack for Super Mario RPG and many other games. But I have to say that the original release of this game included a remake of the original Mario Bros. Of course, Mario Bros. Might not be the greatest games of all, but this version has a nice graphical overhaul and features much more responsive control, so it can be a pleasing change of pace from the time to time. Like the other games, in the first batch of Game Boy Advance titles on Wii U Virtual Console, Mario and Luigi offered some welcome graphical options, namely the ability to turn smoothing on or off and switch between full screen and original resolution, somewhat resembling the Game Boy player with a black border. The icing on the cake is that there's no boring newly made instruction manual on your gamepad, which you can keep displayed while you while you continue playing. Of course, all of this is on top of the standard restore point feature. Let's hope we see this feature included with all future GBA games, which I'm so sorry because of that. On the script there's multiple sentences, but well, the fact that you control two characters might make Superstar Saga slightly confusing at first. It is surprisingly easy to get used to. There is the they call easy mode, which if you not know what's that, you just when you get a bonus upgrade, you just upgrade the power their power, and the game will be easy. Yeah. So the main adventure is quite lengthy and unique due to the dual brother and battle systems. And if you can't get enough, there are always side quests to seek out and mini games to replay for a high score. Mario and Luigi's amusing animations and voice acting, plus the game's greatest sense of humor, will also keep you smiling from ear to ear. This might be the first game in the series, but Alpha Dream hit the jackpot right away. It's still among the best. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you like it, and see you guys on the next video. I don't know what the video will be next, but yeah, see you guys on the next video. Goodbye.